not a printer, cooped up, tooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump for me. Ball and jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too? That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Drake. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella for his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get there to catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, rook can see them.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with the soul life.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Mitchell again. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Tonight. Oh.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well. Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
McCole Hardman now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's out in the clear. 30. Gets the 10. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give them an 8-point lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Johnson out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. Call going against the offense. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. He's going to throw it again. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Man in motion, headed right. 2nd and goal, they're going to throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It doesn't get much easier than this. Boswell able to knock it through, and that gets them back within 5.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Off by Theo Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Report!
Mitchell up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hand off, running left, right. They cobbled together a yard there. Devon Dexter escorted them to the ground.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Mitchell on the carry. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass it down close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
12:10 to go. Second down now from the 23. They're throwing it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will get this inside the 30. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Sticking to the air here. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. It's Johnson on second down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This from 40 on the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And the lead is back down to 9.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one now some 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This one's set up for Lamar. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they could get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Johnson up the middle. And it's going to be fourth down. He improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Getting the call here to punt on fourth down. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got this at the 27. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is reeled in by Wilson. Short pickup to their own 31. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. I'll throw it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring back his 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
16 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trail with the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Handoff on 2nd and short. And they take him down right along the 30. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the gun, jumps in. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Johnson gets it again on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a two-point conversion coming up.
For the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaden Reed to return this. He's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now Jackson. Gets him on the inbound. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, here's Lamar. That's him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward up the middle into his 46. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
5 still to go here. This is second down. They run it from the gun with Wright. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down around the 34. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Rolling from the gun here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page. On that page, it was textbook.
From the red zone now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's on target to Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. We'll pause now for an injured player and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. So first down from the 41.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
36, Steelers 19. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Okay, blue 30.
Wright's running out of the gun. A lot of space ahead. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. To the 10. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Design quarterback run here.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow 22. Hut, hut.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down
Red,
on 3rd.
38. Hut.
It's a designed run for him. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
tell her disguise. Upgraded my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more.